Hey guys, Mark here. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, I'm going to show you another technique that you can use in order to produce a round braid. The round sinnet, as it is called, is described in the Ashley's Book of Knots, and it is a technique that produces the same result as the regular round braid. The main reason for showing you this technique is so that we can upgrade it in following tutorials into more intricate designs. But for now, we need to cover the basics, and this is by doing this tutorial. The round braid done this way has a few advantages and disadvantages. The advantage is that it opens up design options in the future. The disadvantage is that it is slower to do than the regular round braid. This technique may also appeal to those that enjoy learning new styles of tying. With that said, let's do it. We're going to start this technique by getting an even number of strands. In my case, I'm going to be using 6, you can use 4, 8 or any other number. We're going to continue by securing them at the bottom either with a knot or by just tying them together. We're going to tie an overhand knot onto every second strand. So every second strand is going to have an overhand knot. So you're going to have 3 overhand knots and 3 cords without them. We're going to tie our sinnet by first taking the 3 cords with the overhand knots. We're going to place the 3 cords over our left hand. And we have 3 cords at the bottom without the overhand knots. We only tied the overhand knots so that we can separate one set of cords from the other. We're going to continue by taking one of the cords at the top. I recommend the one that is at the front. And we're going to place it to the right side, so counterclockwise over the next cord at the bottom. Like this. Then we're going to pick up the cord that we just went over and place it to the top. Like this. Then rotate your cords counterclockwise 120 degrees. This brings the next top cord to the front. We pick up that cord, place it counterclockwise, so to the right, over the next cord at the bottom. Pick up the cord at the bottom and place it to the top. Again, rotate your cords 120 degrees. And this brings the last of the top cords to the front. We place it over the cord at the bottom. Then pick up the last cord at the bottom and place it up. With that, we have rotated our cords so that the cords with the overhand knots are at the bottom and the cords without the overhand knots are at the top. Pull on the 3 cords with the overhand knots in order to tighten them up a bit. Now that we have the cords without the overhand knots at the top, we're going to do our sequence a bit differently. We're going to take one of the top cords. Again, I recommend the first one at the front. And we're going to place it to the left over the bottom cord. So we're going to place it clockwise. So over the cord at the bottom. Then pick up that bottom cord and place it to the top. Then rotate again counterclockwise 120 degrees. This brings the next top cord to the front and we again place it to the left, so clockwise over the bottom cord. Take that bottom cord and place it to the top. And again rotate 120 degrees which brings the last of the top cords to the front. And we're going to pick it up and place it over the last of the cords at the bottom, going clockwise, so to the left. Pick up the last bottom cord and place it to the top. And we have again exchanged the cords so that we have the 3 cords with the overhand knots at the top and the cords without the overhand knots at the bottom. Again, pick up the 3 cords at the bottom and just pull on them a bit in order to tighten them up. We're going to continue the same way as in step 1, so we're going to place our cords to the right side again. Take the first cord at the top, place it counterclockwise, so to the right over one of the bottom cords, then pick up that bottom cord and place it up. Rotate counterclockwise 120 degrees, and this brings the next top cord to the front. Pick up that cord, place it down to the right side, then pick up the cord that you just went over and place it up. Rotate again, counterclockwise 120 degrees, which brings the last of our top cords to the front, and we again travel over to the right side, then pick up the cord that you just went over and place it up. And we have again exchanged the top and bottom cords. Pull on the bottom cords. One more time, for good measure, we're going to exchange the top cords with the bottom ones. Since these ones do not have the overhand knots, we're going to place them clockwise, so to the left side. Pick up one of the top cords and place it left, so clockwise over the next cord at the bottom. Pick up that bottom cord and place it up. Rotate 120 degrees counterclockwise. This brings the next cord to the front, and we're again going to place it to the left, so clockwise over the next cord at the bottom, then bring that bottom cord up. Rotate again. Take the last of the cords at the top, place it to the left, and bring the last of the bottom cords up. And you probably can already see the beginnings of a 6-stranded round braid forming. I'm going to continue this for a while to show you that it works, but that's all there is to this process. We basically alternate the top and bottom cords and reverse directions. So after doing this technique for a while, you're going to get much more proficient and faster at doing it. What you're going to end up with is the 6-stranded round braid or the round sinnet. As mentioned, this is only the first part in a series of tutorials on how to do various sinnets of different codings. So this one is a simple over one. With that said guys, thank you for joining me and see you next time.